everybody to another evening of the closing bell for week ending 26th of July 2013. As you can know, today is a public holiday in Selangor, so I've been busy with the children, sort of taking care of them. But the market is still open as usual. For most part of the Malaysia as well as the Wilayah states. Now, for those of you who don't know, tomorrow we will be doing our second year outlook 2013. There's still a few more people calling me at the last minute whether there are seats available or not. But let me just tell you, we still have a few more seats. We can still squeeze you in, not a problem. If you want to get the latest outlook and couple of stock picks that we be looking at. But one thing for tomorrow definitely is Benny will be doing some stock trading tips or 009 Linda. Yes, definitely we'll look at that, Linda. 009. And Bill will be giving a talk after he attended the Phillip Capital regional conference, probably a summary from them what he thinks of the market. And myself, I'll probably giving you a talk from a Malaysian economic and also our special presenter, Mr. Fu Senching. He is one of the companies that we've been investing over the last 1 year, and he has done reasonably well for our portfolio. So come and see him and talk to him about some development as well as happening in the company called ECS ICT, a very IT domestic IT company that do distribution of IT in the region. So don't miss that. Tomorrow we are starting at 10 o'clock. Registration start at 9:30. So we still have a few more seats if those of you who wish to come along. Okay. So let's start now. Okay. So this is what's happening now. We have the market now doing 1808, 1807. Now last week we were about 1798, so the market has moved relatively about 20 points, which is to me not a surprise. If I look back the notes back on the 19th of July, we did say that the KLCI has breached above the 1800. Okay, let me look at here. Last week, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. This was the breaching of the 1800. That's what I meant. When it breached through it, that's a significant development in the technical side of the KLSE, where it has, took out one. Let me just draw it up for you here. 1, 2, 3, fourth time breakout. So it took out 4 times, then it broke through nicely there. And to me, that's a significant. But since we have a bit of pullback, but if I do see it, retest it, it should go a bit higher from that standpoint. This is what I think is likely. And so far, we have, going back to the notes, we have 6 bars, market likely to go higher. Next week, we did say next week, which is this week in here. Looking back at my notes again, it is a testing week to break above the 1800, and we did that. Short-term trend is up. It's a very easy market to trade. Good news, but the good thing is you have trend behind you, but you have to pick the right stock. So if you have the scanner, the magic scanner, as well as our VSA filter that we normally give out in our main course. By the way, we are doing our foundation course just for let you know on the August 5th and 6th. August 5th and 6th. So take note of our foundation course, August 5th and 6th. And then our main course will be on November. If I get my calendar well, it will be on November 11 and 12. So those are the 2 dates for our foundation course as well as our main course. For those of you who have attended our course, you can re-attend back in our course. So our foundation course is still will be on August 5th and 6th. Okay, do take note of that. Now, going on what we think the market is, it's a nice breakout in here. Very important. What we are looking for is a base building now, probably at 1800 or 1810. Now, remember, as I said before in my earlier posting, we have something like 10 to 11 consecutive up bars. To me, that's very, very rare. In the case of KLCI, most of the time, we never have this kind of consecutive arc bars. If you look at the foreign funds flow, which I would go to next, currently a lot of the market are supported by our local institutional, really prompting into pushing up higher. And we did say that we were looking for, remember, immediately after the 30th of June, which was the so-called year-end closing, right? Year-end closing, then we were expecting the first week of July to be sort of what we call that, the profit taking, right? Where the market will turn a bit bearish to, there was a time to buy in the first week of July. It only came back down slightly to 1770 here, and immediately this gap up that we see here, let me just show you here, this gap here, that was a significant gap. That tells you the market wants to go higher, and that's we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So only today we are seeing a bit of weakness in here. Having said that, the market is looking a bit tight. I expect the market to pull back to 1800, which would be significant and would be healthier, right? Market. Okay, let me just make a note here. Pull back slightly to 1800. Okay, should there be one? Okay. So that's how we see it. Now on the FBM 70, which is here, typically look at the mid cap. You can see it also breached to a new high to 14,500, but it did had a nice base building here, 14,500. So markets, it's not incentivized to go higher, but merely just to build base at here. So having said that, you will see a lot of the stock prices in the KLSC being